Have you ever tried explaining to someone why your 120-pound gentle giant thinks he's a lapdog? If you own a Cane Corso, you know that feeling all too well. Today, we're counting down the top 10 things that only us Cane Corso owners truly understand. Trust me, if you made it past number 7, you're officially part of an exclusive club. Let's dive in. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Gentle Giant. Ever wonder how a dog that weighs more than most people can be so incredibly gentle with a butterfly? That's the Cane Corso paradox right there. Your neighbors see this massive, muscular dog and immediately cross the street. But you know the truth. This same dog that can intimidate a burglar just by existing will spend 20 minutes carefully stepping around a sleeping cat, or gently taking a treat from a toddler's hand. It's like they have an internal switch that says protect mode or gentle mode, and somehow they always know which one to use. The funniest part? Try explaining to people that your scary dog is actually afraid of the vacuum cleaner. They'll look at you like you're making it up, but we know better. These dogs have hearts as big as their bodies. Number 9. Selective hearing. But speaking of things people don't believe about our dogs, let's talk about their selective hearing. Does your Cane Corso suddenly go deaf when you call their name, but can hear a cheese wrapper from 3 rooms away? Welcome to the club! These dogs are literally geniuses when it comes to selective obedience. They'll ignore you calling them in from the yard for 10 minutes straight, but the second you open the treat jar, they're materializing out of thin air like some kind of food-motivated ninja. And don't even get me started on how they pretend not to understand "get off the couch," but somehow comprehend "who wants dinner" in 17 different languages. It's not that they don't hear you, they're just conducting their own little cost-benefit analysis. Is obeying this command worth it? The answer is usually no, unless food is involved. Number 8. Velcro dog syndrome. Now here's something that catches new owners completely off guard. The Velcro dog syndrome. Did you really think you'd ever go to the bathroom alone again after getting a Cane Corso? These massive dogs have zero concept of personal space when it comes to their favorite humans. You'll have a 110-pound shadow following you from room to room, and heaven forbid you try to close a door between you and them. They'll sit outside that door and sigh so dramatically, you'd think you'd abandoned them for years instead of 5 minutes. The best part is trying to explain to guests why your giant dog is practically sitting on your lap during dinner. "Oh, he's just being friendly," you'll say, while internally knowing that moving even slightly will result in those soul-piercing sad eyes that could guilt-trip a saint. Number 7. The Stairmaster. And if you thought that was intense, wait until we talk about the stare. Has your Cane Corso ever locked eyes with you and made you question every life choice you've ever made? These dogs have perfected the art of the meaningful stare, and it's honestly a little unsettling sometimes. They'll sit there completely motionless, just watching you with those deep, intelligent eyes like they're trying to read your soul or download your thoughts. You'll be watching TV and suddenly you feel like someone's watching you. You turn around and there's your Corso just staring. Not wanting anything specific, just observing. It's like living with a furry therapist who never breaks eye contact during your sessions. And somehow, you always end up being the first one to look away, which means they've won whatever psychological game they were playing. Number 6. Couch possession laws. But let's talk about something every Cane Corso owner learns the hard way. Couch possession laws. Remember when you bought that expensive sectional thinking you'd finally have a comfortable place to relax? Yeah, that's your dog's bed now. Cane Corsos operate under the assumption that furniture is communal property, and somehow they always end up with the prime real estate. You'll come home to find your 120-pound baby sprawled across the entire couch like they're posing for a magazine cover. And when you try to reclaim even a small corner, they'll look at you with such betrayal like you're evicting them from their ancestral homeland. The compromise usually ends up being you perched on the edge while they take up 90% of the seating area. But let's be honest, Seeing them so comfortable and content makes it all worth it. Number 5. Weather Drama Queens. Now, here's where it gets really entertaining. Weather Drama Queens. Who knew that a dog bred to work in Italian farmland would be so incredibly dramatic about a little rain? Your Cane Corso will look at you like you've personally betrayed them when you suggest a walk and there's a light drizzle outside. They'll stick one paw out the door, feel a single raindrop, and nope, right back inside with the most offended expression you've ever seen. Snow is even worse. They'll stand at the door like they're contemplating crossing the Arctic tundra instead of just going to pee in the backyard. And don't even think about rushing them through their business during inclement weather. They'll take their sweet time, making sure you're just as uncomfortable as they are. It's like they've decided that if they have to suffer through Mother Nature's mood swings, you're suffering right alongside them. Number 4. Food motivation levels. But nothing compares to their food motivation levels. And this is where things get really interesting for us owners. Have you ever seen a 130-pound dog move like a ninja when they hear the magic words chicken or cheese? Your Cane Corso can be in a dead sleep upstairs but whisper something about food, and suddenly they're materializing in the kitchen like they've been teleported. These dogs don't just eat, they experience food on a spiritual level. Every meal is treated like it might be their last, even though they've been fed at the same time every day for years. And the pre-meal excitement? It's like watching a kid on Christmas morning, except your kid weighs more than a linebacker and is doing happy dances that could register on the Richter scale. The best part is how they'll convince you they're starving to death, even though they literally just finished breakfast. Number 3. Guardian Mode activated. Speaking of interesting behaviors, let's dive into Guardian Mode activated. Has your social life ever been completely controlled by a four-legged security system? When your Cane Corso decides someone or something needs to be watched, they take that job seriously, like FBI surveillance seriously. The mailman becomes their personal nemesis. Delivery drivers are treated like potential invaders, and don't even get started on what happens when someone has the audacity to walk by your house. But here's the thing that other dog owners don't get. This isn't just barking at random noises. Your Corso has mentally cataloged every normal sound in your neighborhood, and they're alerting you to genuine anomalies. That random bark at 2 a.m., there actually was someone out there. They've appointed themselves as your personal security detail, and they take that responsibility incredibly seriously. It's both impressive and exhausting. Number 2. Emotional intelligence overload. But what really sets these dogs apart is their emotional intelligence overload. Ever had a rough day and found your Cane Corso just knowing? These dogs are basically furry therapists with an uncanny ability to read human emotions. They'll sense when you're stressed before you even realize it yourself, and suddenly become the most gentle, comforting presence you've ever experienced. When you're sick, they transform into the world's most dedicated nurse, rarely leaving your side and somehow knowing to be extra careful around you. And when you're happy, their joy is absolutely infectious. They'll get so excited about your good mood that their entire body starts wiggling. It's like they're emotionally synchronized with you in a way that's honestly a little spooky but incredibly comforting. Other dog owners talk about loyalty, but Cane Corso owners know there's a whole other level of emotional connection happening here. Number 1. The heart takeover. And the number one thing only Cane Corso owners understand? The complete and total heart takeover. Did you really think you were just getting a dog when you brought home that wrinkled little puppy? Because what actually happened was a complete life transformation that you never saw coming. These dogs don't just become pets, they become your shadows, your confidants, your entertainment, and your reason for rearranging your entire schedule. You'll find yourself planning vacations around them, choosing apartments based on their needs, and somehow always ending up with dog hair on your black clothes despite your best efforts. But here's the beautiful truth. You wouldn't have it any other way. When you look into those intelligent, loving eyes, you realize you didn't just get a dog. You got a best friend, a protector, a comedian, and a therapist all wrapped up in one magnificent, slobbery package. So guys, if you found yourself nodding along to most of these points, congratulations. You're officially part of the Cane Corso family, and what a wild, wonderful ride it is. Which one of these hit closest to home for you? Drop a comment below and let me know your own Cane Corso stories. I guarantee they'll make the rest of us laugh and probably cry a little too. And if you love content about these incredible dogs as much as I do, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Trust me, we're just getting started with the Cane Corso content, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.